Hey Mike, it's me Ian, and in today's video I'm continuing my look at the X-Files, and this is Kill Switch from 1998. Previously we'd had Chinga, and the next one will be Bad Blood. Now this is from the 5th season, and it's episode 11, and it's counted as a Monster of the Week story. Now this was transmitted on the 15th of February 1998 on Fox, and on the 26th of April 1998 on Sky, on the 6th of January 1999 on BBC One. It's written by William Gibson and Tom Maddox, and these are credited with the sci-fi subgenre cyberpunk. So this is quite an interesting lot of writers, two writers doing a cyberpunk story for the X-Files. So this is great. Yeah. It's directed, of course, by Rob Bowman, who I mentioned such a lot. He was, of course, the director of the X-Files Fight the Future, the film in 1998, the cinema film release. And he contributed 33 episodes to the X-Files in terms of direction. Amazing, great contribution. And it's produced as usual by Chris Carter. So let's get into the cast. We have got David Duchovny, who plays Fox Mulder. We've got Gillian Anderson playing Dana Scully. We've got Bruce Harwood playing Byers. So there you are. The lone gunmen are back. Yes. And we've got Dean Haglund playing Langley. We've got Tom Braidwood playing Frohike. And then we've got Kristen Lehman playing Esther Nairn. Now she was in Alaska, 1996. Bliss, 1997, Bleeders, 1997, Dinner at Fred's, 1997, The Way of the Gun, 2000, The Chronicles of Riddick, 2004, Arthur Newman, 2012, and The Loft, 2014. Those are just some of the films she was in. And a lot of TV series and TV films. Then we've got Kate Lubin, who plays Nurse Nancy. She was in The Giving Tree, 2000. Shanghai Noon, that's 2000 as well. She was in Intolerable Cruelty, 2003. Bad News Bears, 2005. The 40-Year-Old Virgin, 2005, yeah. Miss March, 2009. The Big Bad City, 2014, and Young Lion of the West, 2024, and various TV series and TV films. So that is the main cast. As usual, the music I should mention is Mark Snow. Locations, Vancouver, of course, Canada, and Barnaby, as usual, and Delta. They pop up quite a lot. A lot of filming in these areas, and it always, as I say, looks fantastic. So, what is this about? Mulder and Scully, they are investigating a mass shooting which opens up the episode in quite spectacular style. And this happens in a coffee shop. And it looks like sort of low-level sort of drug dealers and some criminals. But when they look closer, we see that there's a man sitting at a table on his laptop. And this is, in fact, Donald Geldman, who was an original computer genius, who disappeared for many years. But here he was. And this, of course, from this, leads them to a hacker called Esther Nan. And she goes by the name of Invisigoth. And she tells them about a government conspiracy involving artificial intelligence, which is proving literally to be deadly. In other words, we get these strikes coming targeted at various points, and if you don't get out, you've had it. You're going to be, that's it, you get it. And we see this in a spectacular way. It's actually very spectacular watching it, visually seeing all these things being blown up, and adds quite a lot, I think, to the spectacle of the story. I think, again, this story is very good. And there's particularly as well, we get these sort of virtual reality effect scenes, which are quite interesting, really interesting. We see one bit where we get Scully doing all sort of almost like kung fu kind of martial arts. Really, really great. And then we see another one where Mulder is having these hallucinations and he losing limbs, and he sees this like fantasy kind of nurse figure as well. And it's all very well done, you have to say. The effects are absolutely excellent. And this story is well thought of. The critics, I think, were very favourable to it. I think because it's got an originality about it in terms of the X-Files, doing an area they've not done before. The whole cyberpunk thing it works well. It works well. And I really enjoyed the episode. I think it stands up well, and you can just enjoy it. And I think for what it is very good. And anything that is newer in terms of exploration by the X-Files is always a good thing. And it's still showing that it's got the energy to do that as a series, which I think is great. So, yeah, this is highly recommended. I really enjoyed it. And it was good to come back to this episode because I'd forgotten it. I'd forgotten, when I originally saw it. So that's great. I'm really glad I saw that. So that's it. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you have liked this particular video, why not give it a like? If you give it a like, it's good for my channel and it gets it onto YouTube so other people might enjoy it. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down because I'll always respond to them. I love reading comments. Also, you might consider, if you've enjoyed this, subscribing. And if you subscribe, we'll let you know when I put out any videos. And you can also look at all the previous reviews I've done. I've got playlists. Look in the playlists. You'll see all the other things that I do for my channel. And a lot of reviews and just things that hopefully you might enjoy. So, with a retro feel, a lot of TV stuff and all that kind of thing. Some films, yeah. And yeah, so that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see you again.